Hope everyone is doing well. All right, so I wanted to jump back into this covering of Tennessee, and this is going to be the last portion of it. So today we're going to cover the 1820 Tennessee census, and it's by county. So let's go ahead and dive in. Yeah, so let's get it. So first we have Bedford County, and we got Simon Scott, Samuel Bass, James Bass, John Bass, Joseph Hall, James Scott, Joseph Hall again, Henry Bass, and Claiborne Loggins. All right, so let's move on to Davidson County. We got Robert Gibson, Dina Barnett, John Dungy, Philip Thomas, Fannie Reed, Lewis Mitchell, Mickey Morris, George Porter, John Harrison, Henry Fate, John Thomas, Simeon Scott, William P. Graham, Jordan Jackson, Daniel Turner, Winnie Watman, Ned Nettie. We got Esther Fate, Samuel Hart, Thomas Dungy, James Brown, Jeffrey Johnston, Moses Drew, James Lee, Balaam Edmonds, Sherrod Bryant, and Nancy Reed. All right, moving on to Dixon County. We got Lovett Locklear, John Locklear, Nancy Way, and Nicey Way. Moving on to Franklin County. We have Cyrus Chen, Anthony Gilliam, James Philpott, Samuel Philpott, and Matt Robbins. All right, moving on to Giles County. Joseph Allen, Gilliam Taburn. We have someone named Scipio, and then we got Jesse Day. So nothing listed for Hardin County, Hickman County, or Humphreys County. Let's move on to Jackson County. We got James Brewington, Ollie Burns, William Burns, Jonathan Jones, William Jackson, Martin Jones, John Jackson, Andrew Jackson, Lawrence Jackson, George McGibson, David Oxendine, and James Watson. All right, nobody listed for Lawrence County or Lincoln County. So let's move to Murray County. We got Elijah Richardson and John Smith. Montgomery County, Frederick Hammonds, and then Ransom Sexton. Overton County, Millie Hill, Lewis Bolton, Archibald Oxendine. All right, nobody for Perry County. We got Robertson County, Robert Benson, Reuben Goins, Philip Silver, Hubert Stewart, John Lyles. All right, next we got Rutherford County. We got William Wilson, Edmund Rouse, Rachel Hill, Edward Moreland, Shadrach Davis, someone named Andrew, Hardy Harris, John Rouse, Frederick Watkins, Noel Blackwell, Moreland Edwards, Alan Demery, Absalom Smith, John Smith, Frederick Watkins, James Stewart, Stephen Demery, Alan Demery, and William Stewart. All right, next we're going to Stewart County. John S. Moore, Henry Langston, Francis Moore, James Tanner, William Brown, Simon Gray, John Moreland, and Beverly Brown. All right, next we are going to hit Smith County. Swell Evans, Peter Elick, Duck Finney, William McCormick, Winnie Mitchell, Jacob Stone, Henry Stewart, Thomas Stewart, James Stewart, and Drury Stewart. All right, moving on to Sumner County, and this looks like a Gallatin town. So we got Sucky Haddon, William Twopence, David Twopence, Polly Enos, Moses Jones, Peter Phillips. And then we got, it says the rest of the county, we got Jesse Gardner, Juke Wilson, Frederick Gowen, Richard Pendergrass, Barnett Stewart, Caesar Hodge, Edmund Jones, Peter Mitchell, Mumford Stewart, Peyton Stewart, Bartlett Collins, Isaac Jacobs, Stephen Crenshaw, Mary Jones, Joseph Donnell, and Dina McCorkle. All right. Nobody for Warren County or Wayne County. So we got White County. Someone named Hannah. We got Peter Coker, Thornton Goyne, Bennett Manning, Abner Rickman, Ephraim George, M- Milford Carey, William Rickman, Cornelius Harris, Francis Stewart, Richard Dungy, Elijah Stewart, William Stewart, John Rickman, Peter Rickman, George M. Brown, Richard Stewart, John Demery, Sarah Finley, and Alexander Harris. All right. Next is Williamson County. We got Clarissa Deshan, Joe Terrell, Isaac Williams, Elizabeth Franklin, and Wallace Harris. All right. And our last county is going to be Wilson County. We got James Scott, Samuel Speed, Sarah Smith, Willis Richardson, Jim Joyner, Fielding Davis, Emmanuel Scott, Josiah Archer, someone named Jacob, Nathan Jenkins, David Demery, Thomas Atkins, and Robert Brown. All right, y'all. So again, this is going to be the 1820 Tennessee census, and these are going to be your free people of color. And when we come back next time, we'll probably be doing a different state, but I wanted to finish up Tennessee. So I appreciate everyone's time, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.